Welcome to Relax English Podcast.
Relax, listen, and improve your English.
Mia, I heard something a little funny about you yesterday.
Oh no, what?
Your neighbor asked you, any big plans this weekend? And you said, no, not really.
Oh no, that's true. But wait, 3 seconds later, I remembered. I have a trip in 3 weeks.
So you just forgot your own trip?
I didn't forget it. I just didn't think it was big enough to say out loud. In my head, it felt small.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Mia.
You know, that's a bigger habit than people think. Making your own life sound smaller than it really is.
I do that a lot, actually, not just with trips.
Well, that's today's topic then. The power of thinking big.
Oh, I need this one.
And hey, quick thing before we start. If you think this podcast is too small to subscribe to, think bigger. Hit the button.
Nice one.
Okay, so that thing you did with your neighbor, making your trip sound small before you even said it, that has a name now.
What are we calling it?
Small talk brain.
Small talk brain. Oh, that's very me.
It's when your brain makes your own life sound small before anyone even asks a real question.
So it's not that my trip is small, it's that my brain makes it small before I even say it?
Yes, exactly that. Here's a simple picture. Think of your ideas like a bag. Small talk brain packs a big trip into a tiny bag. It fits, but everything gets crushed inside.
Oh, that's exactly what happened. I crushed my own trip into 2 words. Not really.
I did the same thing for years. Honestly, someone would ask about my week, and I'd say, oh, nothing much. But really, 3 things happened that mattered to me.
But wait, isn't it kind of polite though? Like, if I talk about my plans, maybe people think I'm showing off.
That's a fair thought. A lot of people believe if I talk about my plans, that means I'm showing off.
Yeah, that's honestly what I think, most of the time.
That worry makes sense. Nobody wants to sound like they're showing off. But here's the thing. A full bag isn't showing off. It's just honest. You're not adding extra things. You're just not crushing what's already there.
Oh, okay. That's a different way to think about it.
So today, 2 ways to open that bag and let your ideas take their real size.
Okay, first one.
First one, say the full sentence, not the short version. When someone asks about your plans, give the whole bag, not the tiny crushed version.
So instead of not really, I actually say, yes, I have a trip in 3 weeks. Exactly. Full bag, not the crushed version. Give me a real example. Where does this happen in real life?
Professional version, someone asks a classmate, how is your work going? And instead of saying, not much, they say, yes, actually, I finished 2 of the 3 parts I planned this week.
Casual version? My neighbor asked me yesterday how my small garden was going. And instead of fine, I said, I planted 6 tomato plants and 3 of them are already growing well.
See, that's such a better answer. I can picture your tomatoes now.
Right? It felt a little strange to say all that, though. Like I was talking too much.
That's normal at first. It's like opening a bag that's been closed for years. Things need a little room to come out. Want to try this one right now? I'll ask you a question, and you give me the full bag, not the small version.
Okay, go.
Any big plans this weekend?
Actually, yes. I'm visiting a friend on Saturday at 10 in the morning, and on Sunday, I'm finally cleaning my whole room.
See, that's a real answer. 2 plans, 2 times, way more interesting than not really.
That felt good, actually. A little scary, but good.
Ready for the second way to open the bag?
Give it to me.
Second one, ask a bigger question before you answer a small one.
Wait, what does that mean?
When you think small, you only answer the question in front of you. When you think big, you stop and ask yourself one more question first. What's the biggest way to do this?
So, before I answer, I ask myself, what's the bigger version of this plan?
Exactly that. Same picture, same bag. Before you pack, you ask, how big can this bag really be? Not how small can I make it?
Okay, give me a real example here. How does this work?
Professional version? Someone plans to study English for 10 minutes a day. Then they ask the bigger question, what's the biggest way I could actually do this? And they decide to study for 30 minutes a day instead.
Casual version. I was going to buy one plant for my small garden. Just one. Then I asked the bigger question, and I ended up buying 6 plants instead. And now my garden looks amazing.
6 plants from one plant. That's the bag opening wide right there.
It really is. I almost didn't ask myself that question, though.
What stopped you for a second?
Same worry as before. Like, is 6 plants too much? Am I doing too much?
That worry is real, and it makes sense. But here's the thing. Too much and the real size are actually different things. 6 plants wasn't too much. It was just the honest size of what you wanted.
Okay, that helps a lot, actually.
Want to try this one too? I'll give you a small plan, and you ask yourself the bigger question out loud.
Okay, go.
Let's say you want to read one book this month.
Okay, bigger question. What's the biggest way to do this? Maybe 3 books? 1 every week, plus the one I'm already reading.
See?
1 book became 3 just by asking one extra question. Wait, that was actually easy. I thought it would feel harder.
It gets easier every time you do it. Same as any training. The first try feels big, and then your brain gets used to that size.
Okay, but here's a real worry. What if I think big and it just doesn't work out? What if the 6 plants die or the 3 books never get read?
That's the real fear underneath all of this, isn't it? Not the size of the plan, the fear of failing at a bigger size.
Yeah, that's exactly it, actually.
Okay. That's a fair fear to have. But think about it this way. If 3 plants die, you still have 3 growing. If you only read 1 book, you already got what you were going to get anyway. Thinking big doesn't take away the small result. It just adds a bigger possible result.
Oh, I like that. The small result stays safe. Only the bigger result becomes possible.
Exactly. So, real test now. Let's put both together live. I'll ask you about your week, and you use both moves.
Okay, go.
So, Mia, how's your week going?
Actually, really good. 2 of my tomato plants are growing well. I'm visiting a friend Saturday morning. And honestly, thinking bigger. I might even start a small herb garden too. Maybe 5 more pots next month.
Whoa. From not really with your neighbor to 5 new pots planned in one conversation.
I know. My bag is getting pretty full.
That's the whole idea. Full sentence, bigger question, every time.
Wait, quick thing though. Does this work for real worries too? Not just fun plans like plants and books.
Good question. Same 2 moves. Full sentence instead of I'm fine. Bigger question instead of the small fix. It works the same way. For anything.
Okay, that makes it feel a lot more useful, not just for hobbies.
All right, word tour. Quick and clear.
Small talk brain. When your brain makes your own plans sound small before you even say them. Example, I had total small talk brain with my neighbor yesterday. Full bag. Saying the whole sentence, not the small, crushed version. Example, give the full bag, not just not much. Bigger question. Asking yourself, what's the
biggest way to do this before you answer. Example, I asked the bigger question and planted 6 plants instead of 1.
Comment below, I'm from country, and today I learned.
Tell us your own small answer. That was actually a big deal. We want to hear it.
Okay, Mia, remember your neighbor from the start? Not really?
Watch this. Yes, actually. I have a trip in 3 weeks, and I'm really excited about it.
There it is. Full bag, no more small talk brain.
Full bag. I like that a lot better than not really.
All right, that's our training for today.
Thank you for training with us.
See you tomorrow for another one.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.